Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got it. I'm back in a hotel. This is kind of the rub, man. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you knew I took a promotion, and I was right there. I was either going to promote or I was going to retire, and for some reason, I decided to stick with the safety net and just carry on, take the promotion, and here we are back in a hotel. Uh, it is what it is. But I kind of had an epiphany last night. I'll get to some money, but I wanted to share this. I sort of had an epiphany last night, and what it occurred to me is that I've never been as happy in my life, with the exception of two things. One of them, I love to blacksmith. That's my hobby. I make medieval armor, 14th, 15th, 16th century. I love high period Gothic. It is just there's something magical about just taking sheet steel and turning it into functional works of art. It makes me happy. But the other thing that I've really been enjoying, that's just absolutely revved me up, is working on decentralizing a reporting channel, a crypto reporting channel, and looking at Web3 and finding all the different ways that it can be utilized to do something different. And this last few weeks, where we've been pushing out, we've been live streaming out on Owncast and figuring out a way to get our videos out into a decentralized space. And the Akash people have been great, by the way. A couple of them I've been working with them, but it, you get to a point where, do you want safety? Do you want security? Or do you want to actually push the envelope? And when I'm out and focused on things like Owncast, things like Akash, things like taking what we've made and putting it somewhere else, it energized me to a point I didn't think. I haven't been that jazzed up in a long time. And I understand that this is kind of, right, normal for you developer folks, but this is like uncharted waters for me. And every time I figure something out, it just inspires me to try to figure out the next thing and keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So the epiphany last night was when I'm laying in another damn hotel bed, and not being home, was that life is short. It really is. And there comes a time where it's worth the risk. And I think that it might be that time for me, just to see what I can do. I hate to use those kind of metaphors. I'm going to anyway. It comes to time to just spread your wings and see what you can do. Plant your own flag, pave your own path, and just see what you can do when all of your energy is focused just on that, as opposed to the 40 or 50 other things that your energy has to be focused on when you're in the corporate world. So I think it's time. I think it's just about there. I would love to see what we could do if I was completely focused on this, completely focused on the podcast LLC. And I thought I'd share that with you guys. I appreciate it. I hate these heartfelt things, but you guys have supported us for a long time. I think I can give you some of my internal truth. So, money standpoint, CPI is tomorrow, guys. Don't forget this. Don't forget that the CPI is coming out tomorrow. Now, we're kind of getting into a weird state here as far as the Federal Reserve goes. It's expected that the CPI is going to continue to decrease from I think it's 7.1 to maybe 6.9, 6.8. I'd love to see 6.5. If it hits 6.5, man, it's going to be real hard for the Feds to say, nope, it just ain't working. We got to pound, 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 pound. I don't see how they can do that. But Jerome Powell's still been out talking, 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 and they're still almost baking in another half point percentage increase. The market won't like it, man. It won't like it. Dow won't like it. Crypto won't like it. Nobody will like it. So we'll have to just keep an eye on that, and please keep it in your head. Uh, as far as your investments go, don't when you get an opportunity to realize some profits in front of the big unknown, I'm just saying 20% banked cash is not a terrible place to be, but it's your money. You do you. Uh, our big risers, of course, Jackal's just been performing wildly. The storage module's getting ready to come online. And when it does, we actually get to see how the tokenomics function with the way the tokenomics were designed. So it's very exciting. And it seems, I mean, trade volume has picked up on that substantially. The damn thing's doubled in price from, I think, about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I mean, it's really performing well. And considering the APR, you can still get in that pool if you want to pair it up with Osmo. Aces, just saying. The other big ones, and I've been having a good time with this. The podcast set up a fetch validator months and months and months ago because I'm a big fan of AI, big fan of open AI, and I'm a big fan of basically anything that's got AI attached to it if they're actually building stuff out. Now, Fetch has been doing that. I'm still waiting for my virtual twin, but I mean, people might not feel the excitement about that I do, but anything that basically has AI attached to it is just been booming. I think Fetch is up like, I don't know, 170, 180%. I mean, it's a substantial number. I made most of my buys at 6 cents. So big smile. And the other oddball, I did a video about this not too long ago. It got no views. Nobody cared. Was called Ori. And or I just call it or AI. Same thing, man. It's up like 180, 190%. It's just staggering how much that thing went up. So once again, big smile. Uh, Lots of other good stuff to keep an eye on. But right now, as far as the monster ecosystem tokens are going, you're not seeing the movement that the actual product tokens are getting. So it's a little bit more interesting right now. I kind of anticipated this is the way 2023 is going to go. We were talking about it November, December last year, and it seems like that's starting to play out. I'm just, man, I guess that's pretty much all it is. I'll take the information that I have and I say, is this plausible? And I tend to invest on it. And in this case, it's kind of working out at least very, very early in the year for me. So we'll keep doing that one. Yeah, that's it, guys. It's I don't think the market. It's not really gonna. You're not gonna see a tragic amount of movement today. Uh, Again, the CPI is tomorrow, man. The big unknown, and we might see a little bit of velocity, but I'm not expecting a terrible amount until we see that CPI report come out, and then we have the right information, and then we can make some decisions from there. But right now, you know what? It's been a good couple of days. I'm so glad that it's continuing. Seems like everybody's making some money. So, what, aces. That's all we got. Questions, comments? I don't know where this is. I'm not on my home system right there. Scott at thepodcast.com. I answer any and all. And until next time, guys, be safe and be smart with your money. Cheers.